put your hands together for Dr. Jackery Damages.
Thank you, thank you. Welcome to the show. My name is Dr. Damages. If you don't mind me saying, today is Nigeria's Independence Day. Nigeria has been an independent country for 51 years. Never mind that the Israelis are protecting our president. The Americans are investigating our crimes. Wow. The South Africans are printing our ballot papers.
Wow.
The Chinese are making our juice. The Europeans are training our footballers. The Indians are treating our sick. And the Venezuelans are refining our crude oil. Here are the differences between Nigeria of 50 years ago and Nigeria of today. 50 years ago, the Dantatas printed money in their basement. Today, Dangotes print their money right at the stock market. 50 years ago, pastors were pensive and humble. Today, there are no pastors anymore. Just flamboyant general overseers. 50 years ago, the wife of the prime minister was never seen. Today, the wife of the president is everywhere and constantly expanding. 50 years ago, the Queen paid a visit to Nigeria. Today, Nigeria pays a visit to the Queen. 50 years ago, the children of the Prime Minister were just children. Today, the children of presidents are gangsters wannabe. Wow. 50 years ago, the conspiracy to ruin Nigeria started. Today, the conspirators are enjoying their loots. 50 years ago, Guinness was good for you. Today, Guinness is good for you. 50 years ago, today, 50 years ago, today, 50 years ago, today, 50 years ago, today, 50 years ago, today. Just when you thought that people running Nigeria have run out of ideas, they surprise you. The government of Nigeria recently came up with their own list of terrorist nations. What a brilliant idea that was. Yeah. There were 7 countries on the list. The usual suspects were all there. Pakistan, Somalia, Sudan, Yemen, and Chad. Okay. The only surprise was the 7th country, Nigeria. I've always known that people in power suffer from a grand illusion of grandeur. But I didn't for once think that our president could be one of them. He's a humble man. And then he said, I am not a lion. I'm like, we know that. Who confuses a pussycat with a lion? Governor Sanusi Lamido has been named African Central Bank Governor of the Year. This award is a big deal for Sanusi, who thought he was finished after the fight over Islamic banking. Now he can afford to put away his bow ties and buy a full one. Governor Adams Oshomole of Edo State finally explained why he ordered the arrest of Major Lawrence Loye. His explanation was simple. Okay. It wasn't what everyone was thinking. According to the governor, the major was not properly dressed in his presence. Oh. It is against the law in Benin City for any contractor to wear anything but the 70s safari when you are in the presence of Oshomole.
Seriously?
JAMB admitted 60,000 candidates out of 500,000 candidates who sat for this year's examination into Nigerian universities.
Wow!
60,000, yeah. If you think that was impressive, consider this. The Redeemed Christian Church, this year alone, graduated 8,000 pastors. In the last 30 years, it has produced over 60,000 pastors. Wow. I bet you all of Nigerian churches are probably producing more pastors each year than the number of graduates Nigerian universities are producing. Wow. But before you freak out, unlike graduates, there are no unemployed pastors. Last week at the United Nations, President Jonathan met with world leaders, all of whom commended him for a great job he was doing. In this iconic picture, we see Hillary Clinton commending Jonathan. Did I say commending?
Yeah.
No, commanding. Here are the top 10 things overheard during the conversation. Number 10. Shh, Sahara Reporters is here. Number 9. Mr. President, did your wife come with her interpreter? Number 8. Sorry, Jonathan, but I cannot tell my people to pray for you. I can tell Pat Robertson if you want. Number 7. Get used to it. The FBI has come to stay.
Whoa.
Number 6. Okay, we will give you a drone as soon as you can provide 24 hours of electricity to your people.
Wow.
Number 5. No, you cannot get Bill Clinton's cigar. Number 4. No, we cannot give her a visa to come here and have a baby.
Who is this?
Number 3. No, we don't serve goat head at the United Nations. Number 2. How many women do you want us to give special treatment?
No.
And number 1 thing overheard at the meeting between Jonathan and Hillary Clinton was, man, get some balls.
Oh, damn
The former governor of Lagos State, Mr. Bola Tinubu, was docked by the Code of Conduct Tribunal in Abuja. The official reason given was that he operated a foreign account while in office. Many Nigerians are wondering if that is the real reason. Why are the likes of Peter Odele, Ojuzo Kalo, Bonnie Haruna walking around free?
Okay.
Well, it was just revealed that Tinubu's real offense was that he insisted on being called a senator while serving as governor. One man scammed 7,000 Nigerians with a promise to secure for them a visa to Canada.
Wow.
He got from them an average of 50,000 naira each.
Wow.
What was surprising was how the victims reacted when they were told that they've been duped. One Emeka Okosun, a final year university student, said that he investigated the man very well before he bought into the scam.
Okay.
I went as far as visiting a native doctor in Ogun State, and the doctor confirmed that it was real, he said. On his part, the native doctor said that he visited Prophet T.B. Joshua and got an assurance that the visa was real. Mrs. Desiane Alison Madueke, the Minister for Petroleum, was seen popping champagne the other day.
Why?
Do you know why? The Lagos-based 234 Next newspaper has stopped printing hard copies.
No way.
Oh yeah. Many people who knew how lavishly the newspaper's publisher lived were not surprised that the paper became broke. The newspaper came into the Nigerian market with a promise of transforming journalism's landscape. 2 years after, you can now read the newspaper the same way you read other Nigerian newspapers, free online. That is our show for today. Until next week, goodbye and happy Independence Day.
Thank you.